there, YouTube. So we found this little thing in a garage sale last weekend. Looks like some sort of generator or welder or something. But I figured it'd be something good I can keep practicing weathering, and it might look good in the back of one of the trucks or something. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to weather it. Use our pigment binder and the black pigment first. I'm going to put it on a pretty thick coat of that, get down on all the nooks and crannies on it. And then we'll let that dry and come back and do some of the burnt umber rusty finish and spots. And see what it looks like. Alright, so we're going to do one side at a time. Well, I'll show you one side and then I'll come back and do more of it. I'm going to go ahead and hit in everything. This brush is a little stiff, but I have to make it work. Alright, come back and dip. Make sure you can actually see what's going on here. I'm going to just smear this around everything. I do have a little fan going here, try to help this stuff dry a little quicker than it tends to. Gonna have to get a better brush. This one's a little too clumpy. Alright, so we'll let that side dry, and I'll go ahead and do the rest of it, and we'll come back and see where we're at. Alright, so we've got one coat of black wash on it, or I'm sorry, black pigment, and wiped it down. I already added quite a bit of depth. I'm going to let that dry for a bit. We'll come back and smear some of the burnt umber on it, see what that does. Alright, so the black wash is dry for the most part. I'm going to go ahead and add a little rust to it. I'm just going to hit some of the high visibility areas. A little up on top here, tops of the vents. Just the flat exposed areas. Need a little bit bigger brush to do this than what I'm using, but all my other ones have dried up and they're not working like they're supposed to, so this is what we got for now. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of it and we'll let it dry. I want to show you real quick how much of it I actually did in the burnt umber. Quite a bit. I didn't do everything evenly, just hit spots. Pretty much anything that didn't take the black wash, all the smooth surfaces, so just wanted you to get an idea of how much we put on. I'm going to let that dry. Alright, so we need to wipe this stuff. May have let it set a little too long. Trying to take care of our dogs having allergy problems. I don't want to wipe too much, not trying to get too deep, but need to get some of it. Well, alright, so that's what we're looking at so far. Got that pretty clean, didn't mean to. Oop, missed a spot. Alright, so I'm going to let this dry, make sure it's completely dry, and then I think I'm going to come back with the flat wash from the Vallejo, or I'm sorry, the Rustall kit, and see if we can blend it all a little bit better. Alright, so next we're going to hit it with our super flat finish from our Rustall kit, and this should kind of blend all the colors together and dull the plastic finish. There's still a little bit of color left in the brush. Not good. At least it's runny, so it might wash down like it needs to off the stuff. This thing's hard to do because you can't exactly hold it without getting it all over you. Have to do a little at a time. And with this ultra flat, super flat, whatever you want to call it, it's good to go ahead and put it on pretty thick and just leave it. So this stuff really, all the other layers will blend together with this. It looks pretty natural. It adds depth, and then it turns to a matte finish. Not sure if you can see any of this because my hand's in the way. I've had good experiences with this stuff before. Getting all the little cracks. This is the same process we did on the Cruiser and the D110 bodies. Nothing different really, just different material. Alright, I think we got pretty well all around on that. Now we wait. Big part of this is waiting. We'll see what it comes out, how it comes out. Alright, so our flat finish is dried. Add another little layer of age to it. I don't know if I'm still happy with this or not. May have to try something else out. It looks better than it did. It was just, cheap old plastic green. Like a G.I. Joe toy or something. Got a little bit of age to the exhaust and a little depth to it. Not bad. We'll go ahead and put it with one of the trucks, kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. Alright, so you can see it looks a lot more scale than it did. Not sure if we're going to leave it in this truck or not, but we'll figure something out for it. And in the meantime, it's just something else we could practice weathering. Still learning a lot about this stuff. Done a few vehicles now. And just trying to learn more. There's a lot of different ways to use it. And I've only barely scratched the surface on techniques and methods. So, thanks for watching. If you got any tips or comments or questions, please post them below and I'll do my best to get back to you. Alright, thank you.